Hi there. So I've not done an unboxing video for a wee while, but got a couple of boxes here. You can probably can't quite see them on camera, and there's a few pretty special things in here. If you like your Japanese kind of weird imports, be a couple of things here you might not even have seen before. I used to have a couple of them when I had my own personal collection, but yeah, I'm quite excited about this one. If you're not into quirky Japanese stuff, then sorry, this might not be the best video for you. But if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. So let's have a go. So lots of packaging stuff in here, which is always a good sign. Obviously, if I was smart, I'd have brought some stuff with me too. Right. Let's see if we can get this. See what's in here. I'm quite excited about this one for a change. Lots of tape, lots of packaging, and I think there's a couple of extras in here that I don't know about, so quite excited to see what we've got. Sorry, there's a lot of bubble wrap. There is hopefully something in here somewhere. Right, what is this? Right, okay, so this is it's quite a rare one. This just looks like Super Mario Brothers, obviously, because it is. But gold Nintendo double stamp. We've got the Mattel stamp on it, and it's the 5-screw version, so it's worth a few £100. It's got the hang tab and everything on it as well. So yeah, not the main thing that I'm looking for in this, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. This is okay. So I'm going to make a big mess here and I'll just tidy it up later on, don't worry. Not that you're worrying. So, let's see. Right, 2 seconds. So if I was smart, I would edit that out, but I don't really care. So got tools here, never run with a knife, that's why I took so long. Let's see what we've got here. This is nice. This is nice. So this is something that seems to be so rare that I've never even seen it on Console Variations, the website with most of the kind of weird console variations. And let me see if I can get this in camera. So we have, it's actually brand new, and I believe it is the Taiwanese edition of a PlayStation 3. Ceramic white, absolutely beautiful. You can see we've got a nice wee snazzy sticker on here. So it is technically a NTSC Japan region. It's got English on the box, and yeah, this I'm really looking forward to opening up and having a look at, because it is obviously not been used, but consoles didn't come sealed over that side of the world. So yeah, very, very nice. Never seen it before, didn't even know it existed, and apparently even Console Variations haven't got it listed either, so pretty top tier. I think, kind of based on what I paid for it, it's probably going to sell for about £800. So, that's that box. Not an awful lot in it, but nice. So let's have a look into this one. Again, tons more bubble wrap here. I need to tidy this up before Jim comes in tomorrow, he'll kill me. So, packaged in a nice, really useful box, which is nice. So how do I get into this? Right. So we're in. Okay. So this tri-rush Deppy on the Saturn. So this one the guy did say to me his boy had stupidly, well, probably wanted to play it, but he'd opened it, it was brand new and sealed, and it is super duper mint. It's got the spine and the registration card inside. Beautiful game, one of the nicer looking games on the Saturn, and usually goes for something in the region of about £400 these days. Very, very rare. Right, this one is one of the interesting ones. I'm going to read the name off the side. So it's Denpa Shonen Techie game. So it's basically a not for sale game, even though it's got the spine card. There was a regular version of this game that you can get, but this one, stupidly rare. It's one of the kind of 4 main known not for sale games on the Saturn, and it's still sealed, and it's absolutely mint. So yeah, that one's nice, and it's the first time I've ever had this in my possession, and I've had a lot of Japanese games. Right, nothing else in that wee bit. So let's see. Yep, this is a money shot, I think, for something cool. So, again, these are not exactly games, but Heim Waltz on the Sega Saturn. I think, so the 3 games in here I had in my own collection, but there's not many people in the UK will have these. I believe this and the next one were limited to less than 100 copies, and from, I don't know if you can, how well you can see that in the back, it's basically a demonstration disc to sell houses. So yeah, not quite a game, but if you're going for the full Saturn set, or if you just like really weird stuff, that is hard to get, and I think it's roughly about £1,000 just now, as is this, which is Eiffel Home, which again, like the last one, is pretty much designed for selling houses. I think they were going to put, because Saturns were cheaper basically than PCs to have in demo homes and stuff like that, they were going to have these running with the software. One of the many, excuse my language, but batshit crazy ideas that Sega had to make money. So they were going to have them in homes to demo, like basically a virtual tour walk round. Funnily enough, it never worked out. So again, that's about £1,000. But this one, when it comes to Saturn not for sale games, is kind of the Holy Grail, because it's actually a good game. So what we've got here is a game called Deli Soba Deluxe. So 2 rather happy looking Japanese fellas on the front. What you might notice about this is, if you can see it in the small print, it's actually made by Cave, which is, well, you know who Cave are, they make pretty awesome shoot 'em ups, and if you can see at the back of it, it's actually a really nice motorbike game. When I had mine, I sold mine probably about 12 years ago, and it went for £1,500. Now, particularly if this is as nice as I've been told, oh, that is immaculate, you're looking at about £3,000 for this now, which is crazy money. And yeah, you could probably buy a motorbike for that, never mind a motorbike game. But people like me that are stupid and like to have nice things, and to be fair, this is nicer than the one I had. The one I had was nice, but this is absolutely, it's absolutely mint. Yeah, so some nice things in there, but I think the best bit is still to come. Right. So, I generally don't know what's in here. Cool. So, because of the amount of money I spent on this, the guy who I've been dealing with, who's a lovely guy, has put in some wee extra bits for me. So we've got some cool wee anime figures, Hokuto no Ken. Pretty cool. What else we got? So I think these were wee sweeteners for me. So there's some One Piece cards, some more figures. Let's see what we've got in here. There's one more absolute belting thing in there, which the way it's worked out, I think there's going to be I can't even see it because of the packaging, but I think it's going to be the last thing that'll open, so we may as well finish strong. So I'll just be nosy and see what's in here first. Oh, cool. Didn't expect that. So that's an authentic film cell from Empire Strikes Back, which, as everyone knows, is the best Star Wars film ever made. So pretty sweet. That's cool. That's cool. I was not expecting that. Ooh. Sorry, I get distracted by my own things. So I'm assuming, yeah, so the guy did live in Dubai and over the United Arab Emirates for a while, so that makes sense. This is cool. Sorry, I'm like a wee giddy kid when I get stuff like this. It's like, ooh, what have we got? I don't really collect myself anymore because the shop scratches that itch, but I get super excited with stuff like this. I've never seen this before, that's really cool. It's a wee reaction Terminator figure. Pretty sweet. Let's see what we've got here. This is cool. So we've got this Kotobukiya, which, as a lot of people know, they make really high-end kind of figures, but ironically it's called the Big Chap. It's obviously the original Alien. It's a Big Chap minifigure, so a bit of a contradiction in terms there, but pretty cool. It's bubble wrapped inside and bits and all that as well, but it's really cool because it can go into 3 different poses, as you can see from the set. In fact, there's 3 on that side and there's 3. It seems to be you can clip it all together in different poses, so that's really cool. Got some more games as well. So these, again, I think these were just sweeteners for the main deal, but it'll be quite nice stuff, I think. Yeah. So these were quite interesting. That's what I think they are. Yeah, so we've got a couple of Street Fighters. So the anniversary collection, but this is actually the Dubai version, which if you can see in the back has got Arabic writing on it. It's the version that came out over there, so it's different. Same again with Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition. I don't know, would you call that UAE edition of it? And again the UFC. So yeah, it's an interesting variation just because we don't get it here. And again, Tekken 7. Again, Arabic writing on it as well, so it's pretty cool. Obviously not as cool to me as the big, massive £3,000 games and stuff, but there's the J-Stars game for the PS3, and what else we got here? Random Terminator Salvation for the PS3, which was a good game. Right, so I think just one more item, but I am saving the best to last because of the way it worked out. So we've got lots of polystyrene. I'm making such a mess here. Right. So excuse me. Polystyrene flying everywhere. So we have something reasonably big here, so you can probably tell it's not going to be just a game, so let's be very careful because this is the most expensive thing in this box, and that is saying something. Don't want to get caught live on camera cutting an expensive cardboard box. So we do have a Sega Saturn. Now, I've had most of the rare Sega Saturns. I've had the Hitachi, the Derby Stallion, I've had the Toys R Us with Sonic on it, had all sorts of stuff. I had heard this existed, even when I was collecting myself, couldn't get it anywhere. Kind of, to be honest with you, I'd kind of given up and forgotten all about it. And then this guy says, oh here, I've got one of these and it's brand new, would you like it? And yeah, sorry. Right, so this is taking about. So again, can't even find this one on console variations. So I don't think anyone that's had it has bothered to send them photos, so I might do it. So, this is again a Taiwanese Sega Saturn. You can probably see with a super cool hologram on it. Yeah, so I'll hold that in front. The actual console isn't really, I think the guy did say it was a slightly different. I will do a wee video on this because although it's again, this is new, but it's never been used, which is probably a definition of new, but the box isn't sealed, so I will gently take it out the box at some point and have a look. But I think it's kind of pretty much the same as the standard kind of whitish grey Japanese Saturn, but it's the box variation that you just can't get anywhere now. The good news is I've always wanted one of these. The bad news is it's about £4,000. I shudder to tell you how much I paid for this box, but it was a lot. But it's super cool. So you can probably tell I'm like a wee kid again just now. So yeah, I like this. I've always wanted one of these, probably for about 25 years when I was collecting, and now I've got one. So yeah. So I do want to sell it obviously, but I don't at the same time, if that makes sense, because it's really, really cool. But yeah, so that I think is everything. Yeah, lots of polystyrene to tidy up. As I say, if you like your Japanese and really rare things, that'll be a great video for you. If you don't, you're probably sucked, so sorry. But yeah, I'm happy. And yeah, until next time, thanks for watching.